Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nvidia price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And as you can see, we're gonna start with the all-time history for Nvidia. It has been a long time we didn't went through it. So we have double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We have finished an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is your main wave 3 in the orange scenario, where we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 continuation toward the upside. Now, of course, this is a logarithmic chart here given, of course, where on the linear you cannot really see those 1, 2 given in this chart. And that's why, of course, it is always recommended to use a logarithmic chart, of course, for Elliott wave to see much more clearer. Now, this target is taken from the wave 2 here to the wave 3. And giving us already the 0.38 fib level as a wave 4, of course, based on the wave 2 here. We see a very beautiful alternation between both case scenario, the wave 2 and the wave 4. We see an expanding flat, while the wave 2 is a very sharp zigzag. Now, we are looking at the blue box already hit inside it, and we start to move very impulsively toward the upside. In this case scenario, we have broken, of course, the line where we are just a simple correction, and we are starting to looking for higher prices. If we move a little bit inside it, we can see that in this case scenario, we have the following price action. We were testing a leading diagonal for Nvidia as something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, this has already failed. Failed, by all means, we're looking for higher. While we were looking for higher in a wave 3, the wave 3 has continued simply toward the upside, which is a good signal, of course, for an impulse unfolding here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reaching the 1.27, which is the minimum target for wave 3. In this case scenario, I'm looking, of course, for a wave 3 unfinished yet, and I'm still looking for the wave 3 to finish around the 1.618 actually, and not just, of course, the 1.27, which is less common normally. However, I'm still looking basically at this leading diagonal as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish, of course, around the $150, very psychological number to retrace from. So that would be a very, very possible for the wave 3 in the yellow, sorry. The wave 3 in the white is here. So basically, 3 might finish in yellow here, 1.618. And then, of course, looking for a higher target after the wave 5 unfolding to finish, of course, the 1.618. It's taken from this one to here as a wave 3, 4, and a 5. So basically, everything is working like very nicely on this chart. Especially the fib are very well respected, and basically I'm still looking for this wave 3 to be finished and wave 5 to finish exactly at 1.618 taken from the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this will take definitely the all-time high and will unfold, of course, a new wave 1, 2, which is, of course, basically the wave 5, meaning in a bigger overview. You are in a wave 5 in orange scenario. If you remember the first of the video, we are looking for a wave 5 with very high target. Now, if we take the target for the wave 5 here, it's gonna be a very big target in this zone. Yeah, we're looking exactly for this one, which it might be, of course, let me go back at 2,400 in case we get an extended one. But basically, the minimum target is 866, of course. And this is, of course, on the logarithmic, but also on the linear one, you would like to hit around 161 anyway. So anyway, we're moving to this one. But for a long term, we just simply moving toward the upside from there on the daily, very simply as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Of course, we're gonna get a retracement at the 160 where we saw, of course, the linear fib level, which is might be your 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 to hit around the 866 in the next months for Nvidia potentially. So this is what I'm seeing on the lower time frame 2 hours chart. We can see clearly that this is a very clear impulse toward the upside, and of course, I mean, you can definitely take it in triple 1-2s here, but preferably first to test, of course, a leading diagonal as a wave 1-2. And then we see what's gonna happen, of course, in the top. However, I'm still looking right now as the next target $150 for Nvidia. Yep, so these are basically the targets and the possibilities. Now for the bearish, it is a little bit hard to say that we are still bearish, guys, and that because of course the 1.27 is a target for a wave 3. Now of course you can get an ABC as a corrective wave, but why? The question is why? Why are we gonna get a correction since you have finished perfectly around the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the AW, X, and a Y? You got of course a zigzag here, 1-to-1 fib level, retracement very nicely and respected. All right. Now, the bearish scenario for me, in case something else unfolding, it can be, of course, a running triangle, which is very rare case scenario, especially after this long time and respecting all the fib levels here and so on. The running triangle can be, of course, A, B, C, D, and an E. Yeah. So basically, this is what you would like to see in case you are bearish still or still sideways and you don't see an all-time high yet unfolding. This is a case scenario that it might happen. Yeah, so that you have a running triangle A, B, C, D. You are in a wave D right now. You're looking for a wave E, and at the end, it's gonna be very bullish again. And it's the same scenario will repeat what we were explaining here with the same targets as well. Yep, so that was it for Nvidia. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.